able to just on and off. It's off, it's on again. It's off, it's on again. It's awesome. Hey guys, welcome back. It's Katie here, My Carbless Life. This is my weight loss journey. So it's been a couple of weeks since I've done a video. I would fill you with a bunch of excuses, except I don't really have any. I just, last week I had weighed myself. I weighed myself every week and I hadn't lost or gained anything. And I've kind of been obsessing over the scale and weighing myself every day, if not every other day. And for about 2 weeks, I was fluctuating up and down about 5 pounds. So my lowest weight had been 234.4, and I was going from that all the way up to 237.4 and back down again for about 2 weeks. And I just wasn't getting past that last lowest weight. So I weighed myself this past Sunday, Father's Day. Happy Father's Day, late Father's Day to all you dads. But I weighed myself that morning and I had finally, broken that. So I got down to 232.6, so 1.8 pounds down since my last weigh-in video 2 weeks ago. That's a total of 42 and something altogether of weight lost. So that's awesome news. I did want to go over a couple of things though. I wanted to go over my non-scale victories. I have like 5 or 6 of them. Because I'm noticing that I'm becoming more and more addicted to this scale, and it's important to remind myself that there's other things than the number on the scale. You know, there's more reasons. You're doing this for more reasons than just the number on the scale. You get what I'm saying? So here's just a few of my non-scale victories. A few things that I've noticed since I've lost 40 pounds. And some of you might be able to relate. I don't know. But one of the biggest ones, which you're going to think is super silly, you might not, but it's something that I always was ashamed of, was my wedding ring. Before, it's always gotten stuck, and sometimes whenever, because you know it's Texas and it's hot and there's a lot of humidity, if I swell, it'll get stuck on my finger, and sometimes I'll be too afraid to even try and take it off because it'll freak me out and it'll just be stuck on there for a few days. Once the swelling goes down, I'm normally able to kind of twist it off, but now I'm able to, and it's hot. I mean, it's really rainy and humid here and hot and gross, and I'm able to just on and off. It's off, it's on again. It's off, it's on again. It's awesome. Silly, but a huge deal for me. And like I said, I'm even swollen right now. So I notice whenever I get a little bit colder, it comes off even easier. So that's one. Number 2 is that my clothes, of course, I've already gone through and did a try on haul video and all that good stuff after I lost 30 pounds. But even since then, it's only been a 12 plus difference since then, 12 pound plus difference since then. And I'm already noticing some of the clothes that I had bought then are starting to get too big for me now. So that's number 2. Number 3 would be that people are really starting to notice now. I know I got disappointed because there's a couple of things on like Instagram and memes and stuff that say, you know, the first week you'll notice, the second week other people will notice, something like that. Like it's within a month that they say people start noticing. You know, here I am 6 months in, and just now people are starting to notice. 6 months and 40 pounds in, and just now I'm really starting to notice people are noticing. People that didn't know I was on a weight loss journey asking me if I had lost weight because I look a lot different and stuff like that. And it's really nice to have that confirmation. Not that you need to have confirmation from other people, but it is nice to know that you're working this hard and that it's paying off and it's showing. So that's number 2. I think that was number 2. Number 3 is going to be my skin. So I've always struggled with acne. It's been an issue my whole life, along with the weight, you know. Couldn't have weight and good skin. You have to have both. So it's something that I struggled with my whole life, and that has gotten drastically better. I still do get acne. I probably have some right now, but it's manageable. Makeup's able to cover it. It normally goes away in a couple of days. So that one's huge. Another thing, and this is one that my best friend actually pointed out. She's the girl that I talked about in the very first video. There's something that she pointed out, and she always, every time me and her take selfies together whenever we're out and stuff like that, I require her to take like 5 to 10 photos, and then I choose between those on which ones I like best. Well, we went to a concert a couple weekends ago, and she took one selfie and showed it to me, and I liked it, and we posted. I didn't think anything of it. I think twice, or I didn't think anything of it. I just said, yeah, no, I like it. It's cute. Go ahead, post it. So later on that night, she actually brought it up to me that she was super proud of me, and she noticed that that was a big non-scale victory for me. And same thing, my son's one-year birthday was this Sunday, and same thing. My mom posted 2 photos of me. That one we posed, the other one we did not. Normally, whenever people do that, I hate them, and it normally ends in crying. But I actually liked these photos that she posted, and it had my full body, and I was sitting down. Granted, some of it was covered up by my kids and stuff like that, but you can tell in a photo, and I actually liked them. So that one is huge. That's a huge non-scale victory for me. I'm trying to think of any other ones that I have. I don't really know if I have any other. Oh, another one. This one's weird. I got 2 more actually. This one's weird. You'll know what I'm talking about though, especially if you've been bigger. Every time I used to go to people's homes or somewhere that I wasn't familiar with, or even my own home, if I had people over, I would find the seat that had the biggest pillow, because I would take that pillow up and I would set it on my stomach and sit there to try and hide my stomach, like people didn't know it was underneath the pillow. And it was a huge comfort thing. I was able to hide behind the pillow. I don't find myself doing that anymore. Now, if I do it, it's just out of habit or because it's just comfortable to rest my arms on. But 9 times out of 10, I'm not searching for the seat with a pillow, and I'm fine with that. I'm comfortable in my skin, which is great. I'm not fully comfortable, way more comfortable than I was though. So that's crazy. And then another thing, which is super silly, but again, me and my bestie, back whenever she was bigger, and then me and I was bigger, we were fat together. We would go shoe shopping or go shopping, and we'd try on shoes. And I remember we'd always compliment each other if a shoe made our feet look skinny, which is weird. Wow, that shoe makes your foot look skinny. I don't know if that's just a plus size world thing or if everybody does that, but I'm noticing now that my feet look thinner in shoes that I try on. I'm not finding myself thinking that my feet look fat in shoes as much as I did before. So, really weird non-scale victories, but non-scale victories nonetheless. They make me just as happy as the number on the scale does. They make me happier than the number on the scale sometimes. So anyways, this is my reminder to you I recommend, I don't care if you've lost 10 pounds or if you've lost 100 pounds. If you're feeling discouraged and you're feeling like that number isn't showing what you want it to show, I highly, highly recommend you sit down and make a list of all the non-scale victories that are happening in your life right then, because it helped me a lot to feel better about myself and to keep going. It was good motivation for myself. So hopefully this was able to motivate you a little bit. And if you haven't lost any weight, then maybe write down a silly goal list of silly non-scale victories that you'd like to meet, like having skinnier feet or your wedding ring sliding on and off easy. Things to reach for other than numbers on the scale, because that is so unhealthy. Anyways, so thanks so much for watching, you guys. I'll tune back in hopefully next week on time, hopefully not in my car, whatever. Thanks you guys so much for watching, and we'll see y'all next week. Bye.